Hey guys, this is Alex from 4C Trading, and today let's talk more about Bitcoin. So, Bitcoin did some things around here that is kind of making me uncomfortable calling the alt trades at the moment, right? I mean, there are still some alt opportunities out there. I've seen some alts, I was browsing my Binance and everything on weekly charts, and I've seen some action going on and some possibilities with a little bit of bad stop losses. But we have some of those open at the moment, so I didn't see an opportunity that I would be so glad to take in it in the moment of Bitcoin, right? I mean, not in the moment where Bitcoin stands right now. I mean, rhetorically speaking, yes, I could be calling more of this out, but the thing is, I'd like to keep you guys a little bit safe, right? And in the previous videos, already mentioned that we shouldn't be taking so many alt trades right now, that we should be staying safe. So right now it's a sort of a position when you pick one or two alt trades, or best case scenarios 3, and you just stick with them, and you don't get too many bags. And especially right now when you have times like this, you don't want to get big bags. And yes, before we get on, I still do think Bitcoin is bullish, right? I still do think, but it's sometimes it's doing this kind of weird stuff lately, when we've had a first fallback, and first weird stuff happened kind of a today here. Basically, what Bitcoin did, it went all the way up to 10,500, which is great, right? We basically talked about this zone being super important, and it has to go above it and do a daily close above it, or two, for us that we know that it's going to be legit. But as soon as it came up here, as soon as it came up, it kind of had a vast rejection all the way to down here again, right? And even if we split the structure right now, or like three pieces, right? Or should I say we split the range, we can still see, and I know I drew the line. I mostly do the rectangles, because it does look better. It gives you a better perception about it, right? So it's around here. So if we take this as one range, you can still see that what we're doing right now, we're actually closing this daily just above the midpoint, right? So when you see something like that, you're closing the daily just above the midpoint at the current stance, where if you zoom out, you can still see that you're still perfectly healthy and bullish. You definitely didn't want to see something like this, and yes, we did discuss about a short scalp being up here, but I didn't want to take it because when you look at it like this, you did have this sort of a perception that it's gonna go into one side. And yes, maybe I did a little bit of an error here. I should have taken it as a hedge against our altcoins, so missed opportunity right there. So I wouldn't go into details about it. But the thing is, how you did structure this structure and how you left this part open here, yes, it was actually a perfect opportunity for a short. So if you took that one, I'm gonna congratulate you, because yes, you played this one a little bit better than me. Perfectly missed opportunity, right? So what I've said now, what kind of the future we can look at for Bitcoin, right? So yes, we go back to the midpoint, right? We definitely have to be holding this midpoint, right? If we are holding this midpoint, then I'm going to say that I hopefully go back to 10,500, and this time 10,500 needs to last us, right? So what I mean by that, we need to get like a daily or two daily closest above this, or in this area, right? At least so that we can confirm it in this sort of sense. After we get that 2 daily close above it, right, then we can either create range in the part of this, right? We can either create the range, or we can just break it up and go test on the higher time frames. We can go test 11k area, right? Or should I say a little bit more above 11k area, which is a key area right there, right? So the interesting part is, if you look at Ethereum, and I'm not gonna switch to graph right now, Ethereum actually already tested this, right? But it still went down. So I'm going to guess that Bitcoin pulled it down when it rejected the main area that it needed to hold, right? So yes, Ethereum did already check this area. It moved a little bit past it. So yes, Ethereum this time around is actually again ahead of the Bitcoin, and we can already see that there's more liquidity present on Bitstamp, on Bitmax, everything. Just Ethereum right now has more liquidity into them, more positions are being taken from each side of the order book than actually on Bitcoin, right? So we can kind of see that Ethereum is leading the charge lately, right? And I really do hope that Ethereum is going to lead charge again and start pushing Bitcoin towards highs, because they do have to work together for us to continue this bullish market and get some more pumps out of it, right? So yeah, guys, as soon as Bitcoin does that, as soon as Bitcoin goes into 10,500 area right here, like we previously spoken, right, like we just shown you a few minutes ago, then I will start taking my alt trades more aggressively again, right? So far we sitting a couple of them, right off my top of my head. I'm sitting in SMR, right? No, Serum, SRM, and I'm also sitting in the Tomo, right? Those are the two alts I can think of top of my head. I'm sitting in one more, but I don't remember the name right now because I had plenty of trades this last couple of weeks, right? But yes, this is basically what I would say for the full, analysis of Bitcoin. Obviously, I'll do a deeper analysis, tomorrow when we have our hourly stream, right? Or at 3 p.m. UTC. So you're glad to join that one. Also, please subscribe to our channel, right? Punch that bell button if you wish to see more of these videos, right? And also join us at 4C Telegram community, right? Where we discuss how Bitcoin looks, right? How trades looks, how we move our stop losses. We basically discuss all these trades, right? And keep you updated on daily on the Bitcoin movement, right? So yes, thank you for watching, guys, and see you in the next one.